At CustomCX, we keep finding new ways on how we can help our customers elevate their customer experiences. So apparently we've built an intelligent voice agent that can be able to handle your customer queries within your website, or we can literally embed it anywhere. Does it care? You can even send it to your clients via link, and they will be able to communicate with it whenever you are busy. So this thing is a really life-changing experience when it's come to customer support. So I like to take you guys through on how it works. So let's give it a call.
Hey there, I'm Alexis from CustomCX support. How can I help you today?
Hey there, I'm Mike.
Hi Mike, I'm Alexis from CustomCX. Looking to automate your customer journey? I can help with that. To get started, what are you hoping to achieve with automation?
I wanted you guys to build me an intelligent email workflow agent that can respond to my emails whenever customers are inquiring about my products. And on top of that, I also like you to build me an intelligent chatbot for my Shopify website e-commerce platform. Will you do that?
Yes, absolutely. We can definitely build you an intelligent email workflow agent and a chatbot for your Shopify store. To make sure I understand your needs perfectly, could you tell me a bit more about the types of products you sell?
Yeah, I
The
do.
most common questions.
I do sell laptops and mobile accessories on my Shopify platform, and majorly my clients get to connect to me through Gmail. So I wanted to automate both processes.
Okay, great. So laptops and mobile accessories on Shopify with customer inquiries mainly via Gmail. Got it. For the email workflow, are there specific keywords or question types that come up often in customer emails? Knowing those will help me tailor the AI's responses. And for the chatbot, do you have any FAQs prepared, or should we design those from scratch?
Yeah, I do have FAQs prepared and the templates. And on the inquiry, majorly the inquiries that come through are what offers do we have, how do you deliver the products, and the new products that are arriving on our store. So majorly, those are the major categories that I do receive.
Perfect. Knowing the FAQs in those categories is a great start. So it sounds like you want the email automation to handle questions about offers delivered.
How can I know the pricing of your of you guys? What pricing are you doing?
Good question. Our pricing depends on the specific features and scale you need. Could you give me a sense of the volume of emails and website traffic you're expecting?
Okay, so you guys have seen how the AI agent can perform. It can keep going over and over, and of course it does perform good. Of course it can handle a chat as well as voice, so you can see how it's performed on chat. So hello, okay, I can tell it. Do you do email auto workflow? So we can ask it that. Yeah, this thing is really intelligent, and it can really solve majority or 80 to 90% of your customer queries. And let me just walk you guys really fast on how we build this technology. Of course, we didn't invent the whole thing. We are just building on top of what's already exists, and the platform itself is called ElevenLabs, and of course we have to integrate it with other platforms to get the best results. So real quick, so the voice agent is right here. You'll come to the agent, and whenever you get here, you'll have to create a new agent. Right now I want to create a new agent because I already have one, but to just make it the tutorial really fast, I'll walk you through on what I've already created. So on the agent support, you're already given it a name. Mine, I call it a support agent. So when you come to the agent's details, you have to language, you'll pick English, but of course they support 30 different languages. For now, I think in Africa, the best one is, we have English and Arabic. I don't know if there's any other language, even French, of course, we do have those ones. So additional language, specify additional language which callers can choose from. So of course, the caller can, right now, because we are in Kenya, you can only speak English, so I won't set this one. Your first message: hey there, I'm Alexis from CustomCX support. How can I help you? And of course, you guys saw when I was testing it, this one came through so clearly. So if you are doing ISP or a school, of course, you'll want your message here to be more related and tailored to what service you are providing. And of course, on the bit of system prompt, you'll have to describe what the personality of your system. So this one you can use other large language models to generate it for you, like ChatGPT or Gemini or DeepSeek. You can use any of those to tailor this one to meet your need. Okay, on the LLM section, this is the brain of the agent. The agent must have a brain. So currently I'm using Gemini 2.0 Flash, and it's performing quite well. Even though you can upgrade to 2.5, though it's a bit expensive. And of course, there's Cloud Sonnet for I think it's also expensive, but you can always pick based on your needs and how deep your pocket is, so it doesn't matter. You can just leave it on the default. On temperature means how creative is your AI agent supposed to be. So right here, mine is 0.45. It's always on a scale of 0.1 to 1. So if you move it towards 1, it gets more creative, and of course sometimes it can go outside your scope. So I like to keep it in the middle where it's just creative enough. So token limit, -1 means it always works on your token and infinitely, so it never ends. So you can play around with that. So here is something that is a bit technical, that you maybe require some knowledge on vector databases and RAG. So when you want to upload your knowledge base, so I think when you come here, so right here, this is my knowledge base. I do what is called web scrolling, and this entire knowledge was scrapped off from my website. So you'll have to upload your knowledge base from there, and after uploading your knowledge base, you'll come back and find it right somewhere here. Where were we? Yeah, we were here. So for you to be more accurate with your knowledge base and to make your agent be more intelligent, if you have a document like that already dictates what your business does, or the customer outline or anything else, you'll come to Cloudflare and then create account, and you'll log in and create account and watch this demo on how AutoRag comes about. So literally what the AutoRag is all about is giving your AI agent a platform on where it can retrieve its knowledge. And here they use embedded model and vector databases so that they redistribute your knowledge into chunks, and they convert it into JSON format. So after you have done that one here, you'll grab your link and come to ElevenLabs and post your link on the knowledge base. But I think currently, if your database is small or your data set is small, you can just upload it directly here as either a add file or create text. You can just type or add your URL that you will have gotten from Cloudflare, or even your website directly. You can upload it here. But if your website has many pages, it will be a bit technical. You have to go through the whole process. And on the tool section, I think you can always leave this one to default. So one thing that I would like to say is on the transfer to number. So literally what transfer to number does is when the AI agent is not able to solve your customer issues, it will transfer the call to you. Or if the customer seeks to speak to a human support, it will have to transfer the call right to you, so that you can handle the scenario. So for you to achieve that, you'll have to have a number which is supported by Twilio. I'll show you guys how to do that. So custom MCP servers, this one works when you already have some how do I call it? So for instance, if you want to integrate maybe with other models like 8NN, N8N, you already have it, so it will give you some, of course, your details that you can add so that you can communicate to your external servers. So, and of course, on custom tools, it's also important when you want to communicate, you want your tool to refer to other sources of information, so that, for instance, you want to integrate ElevenLabs with maybe Telegram or Gmail, you'll have to grab the webhook from those platforms, and then you come place it here. So it can always be a get or post. If the clients if your agents require the Gmail so that you can give your client feedback later, it will always be a post request. And when you have a knowledge of CRUD and RESTful APIs, you can play around with this one. So okay, on transfer calls is where the Twilio tokens come around. So you'll come to Twilio. You'll need to, on developer options, here you'll grab this account SID and then authentication token. After grabbing this, Twilio will give you a demo number. So this number, for now, it can't work, but after you subscribe to a real number and buy some number here, you can give your agent so that it could be using that number to call you. So of course you'll check on charges, on how much this guy charges you to do that. And for now, I'm not using it, but I just let you, it's possible to have your agent calling you whenever. It can solve some issues. So back here, I think that's all. And there's a section of voices. You can always add a voice that you want to be used. Right here, you can choose or add. On analysis is how your chat agent is, voice agent is performing. And on security, sometimes you want only people within your organization to use your chatbot. So for that, you'll have to add a domain. For me, for instance, I can add CustomCX.com. I can say CustomCX.com. But if I do this, my customers won't be able to speak to my agent. So I won't do this. But if at all your agent is only being set up so that it can help your clients within the organization, you can always do that. Post call webhook. So this one works the same with the other webhook. The only difference is this one overrides the other one. So if at all you want a specific webhook for this agent, you can always create one and override the previous one. So daily call limits right now is 100, but because it can always cost you, you can always reduce it to maybe 10. And concurrent calls limit, I set it to 3. But the beauty of this thing, it reduces cost. You can imagine your call station, the only call that one person can handle at a time is a one call. But this thing, you can even set it to 10 to handle 10 calls at the same time, because this is an AI. It doesn't care. It can always handle as many as you want. So right now, let me just set it maybe 4. That's fine. And I'll save the changes. So on advanced, timeout means is the time that the agent will go to sleep if you don't speak to it. And silence time, now this is about turn taking. If maybe it asks you a question and you go silence for more than 10 seconds, it will ask you a different thing to make sure you are there. On the maximum conversation duration is on 80, meaning that this is 3 minutes. Frequency, you can play around with these frequencies so you can know which one is best for you. Okay, so maximum. Okay, this one is also a bit technical on RAG configuration. I always just let you know that how you chunks your document is how accurate your agent gets. So if you create a large chunk your agent might struggle scrolling it and finding more information. So you can always learn about this. And privacy settings, store calls audio. If you enable these, your customer will have to agree with the terms of privacy because you'll be storing their data. So I haven't enabled that one, though. For in production, it's good to enable it so that you can always see how your agent is performing. And on widgets, so here is when you get the embeddings, configuration, how your agents like to look like, and okay, I think these entire things you can just play around with this. This is just how you decorate your agents. So I think that's the most technical bit of it. And I think something else that I would like to show you maybe is the voice studio. In that you can always create a voiceover instead of you having a predefined voices on your chat voice agent. You can always create one, and please make sure you're in a quiet room with no distractions so that you can have the best audio. And we can always help you set this at a very affordable cost. And right now, just to show you, I'm using subscriptions. So you can always check on subscriptions. So for this agent, and after you have subscribed, we will help you do the automation. So currently I'm on Creator and I'm spending $22 per month. And of course you can see I'm given 100,000 tokens for this, and 100 minutes and 200. Yeah, I think this one is fine for a start, but for production maybe you guys can spend 99. And if you ask me, this thing is way cheap because comparison to how much you guys pay call agents and customer service is around 40k. If you convert it here, it means that you can always buy a bigger AI agent, and we will help you set that. Also, I would like you guys to know that this video was not in any way affiliated with ElevenLabs or Twilio or Cloudflare. We are not endorsing any of this platform. It's just to let you know that we are building on top of them, so to make us move faster. And I think they offer pocket friendly, if you ask me. And I think with that being said, you can always find more information on our website at CustomCX.com, and we believe in delivering exceptional customer services. I just think we are the best, and we are the first startups to be building on top of this technology. Yeah. Of course, we are building chatbots. If you think the AI agent is cheap, the voice agent is expensive for you, you can always contact us, and let's see how you can build an intelligent WhatsApp chatbot. All these things help you in solving your customer needs. And by the way, research shows that people tend to use chatbots and AI agents more than they will be scrolling on your website. No matter how robust your site is, people will still prefer using chatbot. And you can always see this by, you'll always prefer asking ChatGPT something than asking Google, going to search it on Google. The same way on our website. So make sure you have an intelligent chatbot or AI agent. So before you come to our sites, make sure you register so that we can always support you the best. Registration process is short and it doesn't require much information.